Hello viewers, welcome back. Today I'm going to explain exercise 2.2. It's a continuation related to zeros of polynomial, class 9 NCERT mathematics. Let us start with question number 3. So we need to verify whether the polynomials are zeros of the polynomial, and if they are, just indicate with them. So this is the question. So I'll take up first problem. You can see here p of x, they have given p of x is equal to 3x plus 1, and they have given the value of x minus 1 by 3. You just substitute the value of x here. If the answers comes 0, then it is a 0 of a polynomial. This x is a 0 of a polynomial. So I'll put minus 1 by 3 instead of x, and put 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. You can see here 3 and 3 gets cancelled, and the remaining thing here is minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled, and the answer is 0. So you can say therefore minus 1 by 3 is a 0 of p of x. So this is how you solve the problem. Similarly, for the second problem, you need to substitute pi x is equal to 4 by 5 for the given polynomial. Let us substitute that. P of x is equal to 5x minus pi, where x is equal to 4 divided by 5. So substitute 4 by 5 wherever x is available in the polynomial. So there is only one x here. 4 by 5 minus pi. 5 and 5 get cancelled. The remaining thing here is 4 and the pi. So I think there is no 0 left over, and we can say for 4 by 5 is not a 0 of given p of x. So this is very important to understand which are the term which comes to x, 0, or which are the terms which are not comes to 0. Third problem, you need to substitute. There are two situations here. One is plus 1 and another one is minus 1. So we have to check for both. So we'll check now. P of x is equal to x square minus 1. Substitute x is equal to 1. We get P of 1 is equal to 1 square minus 1. 1 square is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So P of 1 is 0. Similarly, x is equal to minus 1. P of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 square minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So 1 minus 1, again it is 0. So P of minus 1 is also 0. Now we can write 1 minus 1 are the zeros of given polynomial. So coming to the fourth problem, here we need to substitute 2 times, and let us know whether the answer polynomial answer will become 0 or not. For the first case, I'll write down the question: x plus 1, x minus 2. Substitute p x is equal to minus 1. We'll get minus 1 plus 1 and minus 1 minus 2. This one is minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0, and this is minus 3. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So for the first case it is 0. Let us check with p of 2. 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 2. So that is 3 into 0. Again it is 0. So we can say both the values, which is minus 1 and plus 2, are the polynomial zeros of the given polynomial, or the zeros of p of x. I think all of you understood this. Let's check with the next one. So here you need to substitute p of x is equal to x square. So here x is equal to 0. P of 0 is equal to 0 square, that is 0. So for x is equal to 0, we can say 0 is a 0 of given polynomial of px. Sixth one, p of x is equal to lx plus mx, m, where x is equal to minus m by l. Substitute the value of x here. P of minus m by l instead of x, l into minus m by l plus m. L and n gets cancelled, remaining is minus m plus m. minus m plus m becomes 0. So minus m by L is a 0 of given polynomial p of x. So next one again we need to check for two cases, minus 1 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. Let's check. So p of x is equal to 3x square minus 1. So first case p of minus 1 by root 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. 3 into minus 1 is plus 1, root 3 whole square minus 1. So square and square get cancelled, 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Remaining thing is 1 minus 1, that is 0. So first case it is 0. Let's check for the second one. P of 2 by root 3 is equal to 3 into 2 by root 3 square minus 1. It will becomes 3 into 4 by, again root and root get cancelled, it will become 3 only minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. We can say minus 1 by root 3 is a 0 of p of x, but 2 by root 3 is not a 0. Last one, p of x is equal to 2x plus 1. P of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So 2 get cancelled. Remaining thing is 1 here and plus 1. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Again you can say 2 is not equal to 0. Since it is not equal to 0, 1 by 2 is not a 0 of given px. I hope all of you understood this. If you cannot able to get the answers, you just leave a comment on my comment box. So we need to find out a 0 of the polynomial in the next question. So carefully observe, there is no x is given. So if we need to find out the 0 of the polynomial, you need to find out x. So to find out x, you need to substitute p of x is equal to 0. That is a basic rule and that is a definition of 0 of polynomial. If you substitute p of x is equal to 0 in this equation, x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 5. So x is equal to minus 5 is a 0 of the given polynomial. Similarly, for the second case, you need to find out x again. So p of x is equal to 0. Substitute the value of p of x. It becomes x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x is equal to, if minus 5 comes to this side, it will become plus x is equal to 5. X is equal to minus 5 for the first problem. X is equal to 5 for the second problem. So here also you need to find out x. Substitute p of x is equal to 0. It becomes 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to, if you substitute come to this side, it will become minus 5. X is equal to minus 5 by 2. So this is the value of 0 of the polynomial. So here also p of x is equal to 0. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. If you take 2 this side, it will become positive. Again x is equal to 2 divided by 3. So this is the 0 of the polynomial. The fifth one, p of x is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So 0 is a polynomial for given, 0 is a value of the given polynomial when it becomes 0. So p of x is equal to 0. Again ax is equal to 0. A should not be equal to 0. They have given like that. So again x is equal to 0. So 0 is a 0 of the polynomial. The last one, p of x is equal to 0. So this is the fifth problem. This is sixth one and this is the seventh one in the textbook problem. So cx plus d is equal to 0. Cx is equal to minus d. It becomes x is equal to minus d by c. So minus d by c is a 0 of the given polynomial. So I hope all of you understood all the questions. If you able to catch my points, you just like, comment, share and subscribe. Don't forget to go back to my previous videos and learn the basic things related to polynomial. Thank you so much.